Hello and good morning and welcome to the Travel Troll. Right, we've brought you. Where have we brought everybody?
And Sewells, I don't know.
Never mind, I'm here. We've come to see Anna Sewell. I thought it was Anne. It's actually Anna. Anna Sewell. You've never heard of her, have you? You should have done. She wrote one of the top 10 books, children's books of all time. Top 10 selling books. Black Beauty. Black Beauty. She wrote Black Beauty right here. How cool is that? So Anna was born on the 30th of March 1820 and she died on the 25th of April 1878. And she was a Quaker. She was born in Great Yarmouth and she comes from a Quaker family. This is a Quaker burial site. Apparently they bulldozed all this, you know, and they just literally bulldozed all the bodies to one side of it. There was a big uproar about it. But she's got her own little plaque as Anna. She's here, look. Bless her. Now what's so amazing about Anna is she couldn't write until she was like 15, I don't think.
Right.
Yet she wrote books. How did she do that? The thing is, she couldn't afford to go to school when she was young. The family didn't have any money, so she was 12 years old before she got to school. Also, when she was 4 years old, she had an accident, a bad accident, and she couldn't walk properly. She had to have a crutch all her life since the age of 4. So she finally did get to school, learnt to write a little bit. Her mum was a successful writer as well. So because she couldn't walk without a crutch, she was very often pulled around by a horse-drawn cart. And that's what got her interested in horses. She loved horses, which is why she wrote a book about horses. She called it Black Beauty. Now, it was only released the year before she died, and it wasn't selling very well. So I think the publishers just give her £40 and says, look, just take that and we'll take it off your hands. And she never saw the success of the book, unfortunately. But she was often so weak from illness that she couldn't write. You know, she didn't write this till late in her life. She was knocking on a bit. But she had to dictate it to her mother. She was too weak to write, so she had to dictate the words of Black Beauty to her mother, and her mother would write it down. So although it is a children's classic, she actually wrote this, it says here, to induce kindness, sympathy, and an understanding treatment of horses. She was trying to, for people who worked with horses, she was trying to get them not to be cruel to horses and how to love them. That's what the book was all about in the first place, but kids liked it. So they just shared it amongst kids. One thing which is really painful for horses is bearing reins. And apparently when this book came out, people bearing reins, I don't even know what bearing reins means really. I don't know. But people who work, that's one of the things she was trying to get across, stopping people from bearing reins. And apparently it became less and less popular, did bearing reins, until eventually it just pretty much ceased. So the book did help in the whole animal cruelty thing. So this tiny, tiny village where she's buried is called Lamas, Lamas. And this is an actual gravestone. As I said, they came across with bulldozers and pretty much destroyed the Quaker burial ground. But they've saved the actual headstone of Anna. And here it is, set in the wall. I don't know who this is next to her. Isaac Sewell. Died in the same year, was 30 years older than Anna. So whether it was her dad, I don't know. His wife, Mary. Just give me a second. Because I've got her mum's name here. Well, yeah, her mum was called Mary. So that'll be her dad. So Isaac went to bed with Mary, made Anna, and she wrote a book about horses. Just found something else out. We're just reading these, it says who they're related to. So Isaac was her dad, who was married to Mary, who was her mum. Then out popped Anna, and over here you've got John Wright, who is Mary's dad. So that's Mary's mum and dad. Sorry, that's Anna's mum and dad. That's Anna, and that's Anna's granddad. They're all here. Honestly, Sewells and Wrights everywhere. So if you actually go into Norwich, as you're just coming out of Norwich to the north of the city, there's a place there called Sewell Park College. Sewell, clearly after Anna Sewell, and there's a Sewell barn there, and apparently that is where they think the actual horse which inspired Black Beauty lived and ate its hay and pooed and stuff. But I'm not going there. But I just thought I'd let you know if if you're ever in the area and you want to see Black Beauty's stable, it's there somewhere. So that's the full story of Anna Sewell. It's a very quick one indeed, but it's an interesting story because she was such a lovely girl. She hurt her foot. She couldn't write. She couldn't get to school. She couldn't afford to. But later in life, even then, she couldn't write because she was too weak to write. And Mum had to dictate it, had to write it down for her. And yeah, she wrote a book called Black Beauty, which we've all heard of. We all love it. I don't know what it's about, apart from it's about a horse, to be honest with you.
Yes, about all I know.
I thought they made it into like a series and there were different stories every week. Sure there were. Someone tell me in comments. I'm sure I used to sit down and watch different Black Beauties every week. So that's the story. I'm giving that simply because I like her. I'm giving it a 6. I'm giving her a 6.
Yeah.
I'd give her more, but there's no else to see. So 6 it is.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining. See you next time in a better place. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye!
Bye. Many thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to click like, subscribe, leave a comment and share the video. And be sure to check out my other channel, Deep Digger Dan, and my website, thetraveltroll.uk. You can also follow me on Facebook, on Twitter and on Instagram. But most importantly, please do donate to the charity which we're supporting in this county. All links to everything I've just mentioned are all in the description below. Please come back tomorrow as we continue our adventure to try and make the biggest video library of the sites of the UK. Goodbye!